listeners, I want to say welcome back to COOLDOG Podcast. I'm your co-host, Jack Hooverr III. With me, as always, Aksually. Aksually is the same name for his last name. And we have two special boys to join us today. Two special boys. One of the boys is a good friend of ours who's an editor and he edits things, and his name is ModestCube. And our other friend, Chiblee, and then we have Chiblee, who's New Zealand, and he's a Gen Z friend of Northern Lion. Welcome to the podcast.
I am the Gen Z friend.
Welcome.
My only title, the Gen Z friend of Northern Lion,
who streams on Twitch under the name Chiblee.
You're Gen Z. How old are you? Sorry, that was too personal.
But like, I'm Gen Z. I'm Gen Z.
He's Gen Z.
I just say I'm 26 because it's funny. I am 26.
Why is that funny, man? I'm about to turn 26. Like, real serious.
I don't know.
Why is that funny?
It's hilarious.
26? When's your birthday?
It's March 18th.
Oh,
wait, who are you asking?
Soon.
I was asking you. My birthday is before that.
Cool. Didn't ask.
Damn. I'm sorry. Trevor, getting hostile on the podcast.
March 1st.
Fighting words already,
man. I better see a message on March 1st from you, Trevor.
I mean, you will, because like I'll see on Twitter. That's how I remember. Dude, I need to get like a calendar or something, write down all my friends' birthdays, because I kind of want to I want to do a thing when I grow older. Is I want to start like making custom mail that I can just shoot out to my friends.
Oh,
so
you're like Tom Cruise with that cake. Have you heard about that?
No, I haven't.
Tom Cruise has this like mailing list for cake. He sends everybody this expensive, some kind of like white chocolate cake. He sends it to like hundreds of people, and the cake I think is like $300-$400 a pop.
Damn!
But like, once a year he sends it out to all his little friends, probably so that they don't ditch him for being a fucking freak.
Scientologist.
Do you think he has friends? Do you think he has like a hangout every like other weekend? Was a couple pals, play some Mario Party?
Does he have friends?
Mario Party with?
I don't know. Does he have servants? Yes. Does he have servants that like will high five him
Tom
and like
Cruise.
dap him up? Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know if he has friends because can you be friends with someone like that realistically?
I was thinking of Tom Hanks, man. I'm like, that dude has friends. Like, what are you on about? Of course he does. He's chill. But Tom Cruise, whole different story.
People think Tom Hanks is more chill than he actually is. There's some
Is he a bad person or something?
He died. Did you see?
Oh.
I saw that from your fucking account, and I was like, did he actually die? And I look it up.
Dude,
but he wasn't trending, so I knew it wasn't.
Kitchen post.
So sad. His final meal. They made his final meal for Tom Hanks.
In
and out, man. What a good final meal. And then they fucking executed his ass.
You guys ever thought about that? Your death row meal? What you would get? Yeah, what
would it be?
I would 100% McDonald's hash browns and like an Oreo McFlurry. That's all I want. Because I think that's like top tier fast food.
Oh,
that's interesting. That's
fun.
Man.
What about you?
You don't support it?
No, it's just like why just a hash brown? Like nothing else?
Because they're so good.
Entree?
Like
because it's his final meal. He could have like poop if he wanted for his final meal.
I'm sorry for judging him for it. I'm just like curious.
I've never been sad eating a McDonald's hash brown. So like
McDonald's
in the saddest moment of my life, I might as well get something that I know is gonna make me happy. Or like I'll be crazy and like say I want to eat a human or some shit. Like I don't know if that's allowed.
They'll probably not let you do that. They'll probably be like, that's not.
What about like an endangered
give me some
animal,
adrenochrome.
I would definitely get mac and cheese. Would be one of them. Get mac and cheese.
Any brand? Any like specifics, or just like a good old fashioned
gourmet ass mac and cheese? I'm like, get the best chef, fly him in private jet.
Cracker Barrel, man.
Yeah, Cracker Barrel mac and cheese. I mean that mac and cheese is pretty good. Like if they got me Cracker Barrel mac and cheese, would I complain?
No,
I wouldn't. I wouldn't really complain. But other than that, I would have. Oh man, I gotta have like a sunny side up egg.
Ooh.
I gotta have
mac and cheese.
I mean, because that. Well, the thing is, this is your final meal, so it doesn't. The combination doesn't really have to make sense. It's like a.
Well, I mean, it does,
whatever you
but
want,
also,
and then you're gonna die.
I think it kind of does because, like, do you really want to eat like random items of your favorite food in like succession, one after another? What do you get?
I'm about to die. Yeah,
I want to
I'll
die.
get a
I want to die
tummy ache and I'll
comfy. I don't want to die of like a little tummy ache. That's
You're
like
not gonna die
Bro.
comfy. They're not gonna put you in like a
You're gonna be sitting in the chair and they're gonna fucking lethally inject you. You're like, oh, I'm having a tummy ache from all the things I ate. Wait, hold on a second. Then you
Like,
fucking die.
I would say that in 99% of the cases, it's not even possible to die comfortable unless you die in your sleep.
Mm.
I don't know about that, man. Because like, isn't drowning a pretty peaceful? When you get past
Yeah, but, like,
swallowing
how
all
do
the
they know
water,
that?
like it's
I think
Oh.
I've heard, and I'm also talking out of my ass. This is like something that I read on like a Facebook fact page when I was like 11. I think the way that the process works is at first it's really bad. And then when you get past the really bad part, when drowning, you reach a sense of peace and
Yeah,
niceness.
so you're
I-
comfy.
I think I read there's like
I
you get
guess
like
so,
a
yeah.
crazy urge of euphoria before you die, but like don't try it.
But like, how do,
But I
do
did
people
read
know that? though?
also.
Like people that almost
just, like-
drowned, do you think?
Yeah, well, you can like technically die and come back to life, from drowning. Like you drown
True.
and someone pulls you out. You get maybe like hopefully they pull you out before your brain starts screaming for oxygen. Come back a little
Before it
loopy.
starts releasing the DMT and you start seeing those like end of life hallucinations. Because that's the one thing I'm looking forward to is I'm looking forward to that like huge trip that I'm
You're
gonna
looking
see.
forward to it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like irking to die really, or I mean itching. Irking
That's
is
good.
something else, but I'm not itching to die. But like, I might as well look forward to at least some part of it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
always
Just
look for a
that
silver
screen.
lining. Yeah, I mean, I don't even have a preferred way to die really, except I don't want to like burn alive. That's the one thing I want to avoid.
Mhm.
Dude,
I'd
honestly,
rather
like,
not.
I might need a trip sitter when I die if I'm gonna have like a DMT trip. Like, I might need somebody to be there with me. Like I don't want to do that. Like I feel like I'll just be like stressed out. Like I'll be like I'm dead, but then I'm like fucking seeing like aliens and shit with DMT that's in my brain. So I'm like I don't know. Freaky.
Yeah, but I don't know. People, whenever they say like, "Oh, I saw my life flash before my eyes," well, those are two different phenomenons. I believe.
Yeah.
I think seeing your life flash before your eyes is just like it's like an instinctual reaction of your body being
Yeah.
like, "Ooh, here's everything important to you."
Mhm.
But I also think it ties in with the little release that you have at the end. And that's the only thing we really know about death. I mean, as close as we can get to it, we don't know what it feels like after. It
Do you
probably
think
doesn't feel like anything.
Do you think because I'm an editor, like my like flashback is going to be like an edited montage of like my life, like
Like a
music
fan
and like
cam,
It's gonna be
basically.
Premiere
Yeah, it's gonna,
Pro and like Adobe After Effects.
it's going to be
gonna have
crossfades
clip
and
cut.
shit.
Clip
I
cut,
mean-
Yes.
watermark at the end of it.
I think
That'd be pretty
the
sick.
meal I want. Sorry to interject, but it's my turn. I think
No, it is,
I
yeah.
would want a nice, delicious Popeyes meal, but it has to come from a pretty good like Popeyes franchise. It can't be a shitty one. It
Yeah,
has
what
to
if
be
they
like
gave you a shitty one? They gave you like
That-
one of those
then
like
I'll just,
stale
like,
ones.
The one down the road.
Then you'd kill yourself.
like a
You
tummy
wouldn't
ache,
let them
man.
kill you.
I'll die so unhappy, man. Dude, Austin doesn't have any good Popeyes, dude. It might have some like somewhere else, but like where I live, there's no good Popeyes. Every time I eat it, dude, sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night like nauseous, tasting like this stale grease they used to cook the fries.
metallic,
Ugh.
a metallic taste in your mouth.
Oh,
Dude, that's food poisoning.
That
God.
shit's scary, man. I don't like eating fast food that's not at the highest quality because it's also like the people that are making it. They don't get paid enough to care if they kill you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
That's any of the food.
realistically speaking, if you were to die from like a mid Popeyes, would the person that made it be held accountable? Probably not. So
No.
like, why would they care?
Unless it's
Also, it's like-
malicious intent. Like maybe they put like a big bone in your chicken tender so you choke on a bone or something.
purposely putting bones in chicken.
You're gonna be like a fucking behemoth, and you're like eating a whole chicken tender. You're like, oh, there's a bone. Oh, I'm gonna choke on my bone and
Inhaling
die.
them, dude. Matt Stoney.
Have you ever choked on food?
Dude, I tried to like show like one of my friends in like second grade a little cool trick where I try to swallow like a giant marshmallow whole, like one of those big ones, like that
Mhm.
big. And I put the whole thing in my mouth and I was like, watch this. Oh, I choke on it for like a solid like 5 seconds and I start panicking and I spit into my hand And like, I don't know if it was out of like embarrassment or commitment, but like I tried again. I put it in my mouth. It's all wet. And I choke on it another time. I finally spit it out.
Oh, God.
Dude.
And I had to eat half of it and swallow the rest. But
Oh, brother.
Chubby bunny challenge.
I mean, I think the closest I've come to choking on food was when I was a kid. I was eating a cheese toasty, grilled cheese, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
the cheese pull was so strong that part of the cheese was still in my mouth, and then the cheese pull was already going down into my stomach. So there was this like string of cheese going from my mouth to my stomach, and it felt like I was being extracted in some way. Like there was something maybe like a parasite in my body, some kind of worm crawling down my throat.
I used to, when I was young, I would do that on purpose. I would buy like extra long gummy worms, and my brother and I would swallow them and like see how far we could get them down our throat without breaking the gummy worm. And then we'd pull the whole thing out and then like compare it.
Damn.
You're doing
Like,
deep throat contests?
I think I'm like literally, and I think that's made me like good at choking on things because I've not choked on anything in so long.
Well, that's good.
Wait, I mean, I would say that makes you good at not choking on things.
Oh, true. Yeah, I guess.
You being good at choking on things would be you would
I
know how to
die.
handle the situation. But I think your lack of experience shows that you would probably die.
Bro. Thank you.
Anyways.
I don't think so, though. I think Chiblee was like, I don't know what it is about you, Chiblee, but I feel like you're going to live to be like 100. Have I ever told you that?
I hope I do, man. I really hope I do.
Like I feel
Actually,
like the
maybe
fact
I
that like you're
don't.
not your face revealed. I don't know what it is about like faceless people. It's like those people are going to live to be like 123 years old. That's all
We
we
got no
I
like
think.
target on our back,
1, 2,
man. No one
3.
can kill us.
No, exactly.
I
That's what I
just-
mean. Like you got less stress in your life.
I feel like there's like no basis to the study because how many faceless men have lived in the history of the world?
Corpse,
Okay.
Chiblee.
Well, he's
What's
quite
that?
young still.
What's the one
Oh,
with
yeah.
the mask? The black and white one? Who does the eye reveal?
Oh, Rambo.
Rambo.
Yeah, Rambo.
Ronbu.
I was gonna say like
Ronbu.
Bob, but that ain't his name.
Ronbu.
Ronbu. Trevor's favorite content creator, Ronbu.
Would you ever do a face reveal, Chiblee? What's holding you back?
Yeah, let's talk about this.
I honestly I have no idea what's holding me back, and I think I do want to do one probably this year. The thing,
Ooh.
actually, there is one thing holding me back. I feel like because I've not done one, if I do one, it has to be like something big. Like I have to plan either like a big stream or like make it a moment, and I just don't know what I want that to be.
So what do you,
Yeah,
what do you
I mean-
think it
Figure that
could
out.
be?
I've had like a couple stream ideas, but it's like I would want a lot of people involved. So
What if
hard
you
to
just
figure out,
bought
you know?
like ads in like New York and you put your face up and it's just your face? And you
That
just
would
like
be
do
good.
Times Square. But just like like no one knows who it is. Like I don't say I'm doing the face reveal. It doesn't say it's me. It's just
Yeah,
this
it's it's
random
like
blown up image of a dude, and it's just me. And if someone figures it out, they know.
That would be a good way to spend. your
Have
money,
you
I
seen
think.
this man? And it's just you on like 15 different billboards across the globe.
Have you seen this man in your
The
dreams?
wanted poster, and then like Dog the Bounty Hunter comes gets me.
Find him on Twitch, dead or alive, sub or non-subbed.
You know, Trevor, you look like my father.
Ooh,
Thank you.
That's a great transition.
You haven't really like told me too many great things about your dad. And you're just telling me that like I look like him. Am I?
mean,
it's like my presence unsettling, or
No. It's I like. Here's the thing: is right. My dad, obviously controversial figure. The masses know this, but he had a couple of good things to him. He was a pretty good cook. He knew how to cook things, and in his day, he was a handsome man. I would say. So it's a compliment. It's just I have noticed it recently. I look at you and I'm like, oh my god, am I speaking to my father right now?
I feel like this might be a problem down the road. Like there might be some weird issues that are gonna come out of this.
You get an argument with Trevor, you're like, it's not my fault, Dad. You're like, oh my God. I didn't mean to say that.
Also, this came after I started calling you Uncle Trevor. Those are not related. I didn't start calling you Uncle after I realized that about you.
well, I could have like a different look right now. Big beard, long hair. Yeah, I don't know if
good
that's what your
look.
dad looks like, or if you're just
He has-
literally
I
just
mean, I
saying
would
my
say that-
face.
I would say that his hair is longer and his beard is longer than yours.
He looks like a wizard, right? You said?
Yeah, he's like a wizard. There's this picture of him, the most recent picture I've seen of him, where he's standing in the middle of this field of wheat, like he is some kind of like almighty sorcerer, some kind of like man that wields power. I don't know. That's just, I don't know, man. I want to go through a point in my life where I grow my beard out very long, like this long. But the thing is, like, already when it's this long, I'm kind of like, oh, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I keep sticking my finger in there. I keep trying to find things, and then I'm like kind of scratching.
What are you finding in there?
Like, ooh, a piece of candy.
I mean, listen, I can't tell. But there's a
You
reason.
don't
why I
know
keep
what you're
going back.
finding? Like, you can't tell what
No, I know.
the
I
objects
just
are?
I can't tell you guys. I don't want to share it.
Oh, secret.
Otherwise, you guys are going to start fucking going into my beard when I'm sleeping. You're going to be going in for some more. You know, you're
He's
going
got
to
money in there, man.
Ooh, a
It's
piece of cum.
life-saving.
Let me get that out of there.
There's no cum in my beard, bro. Okay, Jesus fucking Christ.
So you
That's
can't
not what I
say.
remember from-
So yeah,
I don't have any fucking cum in my beard. All right, can we fucking
think-
drop this?
Didn't you have a little bit of cum in your beard when we hung
No,
out in Texas?
I did
Like,
not.
there was
I
a little
didn't.
bit.
I didn't have any fucking cum in my beard.
No,
It's
I
right
think
there.
you did,
I see it.
'cause-
It's right there.
There's no
Wait,
cum.
you still have it?
It's right
No,
there.
Did you
no
not
cum.
take it
Right
out,
there,
dude?
No, you're not
There's
scratching
no-
it. It's right here.
There's no cum. There's no cum.
He's not
in there.
touching it. He wants to
It's
save it.
Got
There's
mold
absolute-
on it.
Look, let's just fucking drop it, okay? I'm telling you, there's no
Okay.
fucking cum in my beard.
Oh
all right?
my
And I don't
God.
understand why oh yeah, okay. Now it's my problem. Oh, let's point fingers and say he has cum in his beard.
All right, fine.
And then
Trevor has poop in his beard. We see it too.
I don't have poop in my beard, man.
he
Dude,
does
my
have
beard-
poop in his beard.
There's like the worst part about having a beard is always just like the collections you get after eating a food. You know, ramen, you get a little bit of drippings
You're
down your
eating,
chin.
you're eating shit? You eat shit,
I'm
Trevor?
eating shit, man. I'm not eating food.
Trevor eats shit for
I'm
breakfast
not
and he gets
eating
poop all in his
man.
beard. You do. I'm telling you right now. Go to Trevor's house. You're gonna see some poop particles in his beard.
I'm
A
gonna be
little bit of
honest.
pee.
I'm gonna do some psychoanalysis on you, Hoover. All right.
Go ahead.
There's a
Psychoanalysis.
saying. There's a saying by some wise men. It's wrote in books. It's wrote in literature. The one who smelt it dealt it. You're the one that's always accusing people of eating poop. It's a common thing that you
Wow.
do.
Listen,
Is this,
no.
man?
Yeah,
And you know what I'm gonna
stop
say to that?
accusing people of eating shit, man.
This is what I'm gonna say. You go to bed with a scratchy ass, you're gonna wake up with a stinky finger.
Ew.
Who told you that one?
I saw that on TikTok. I was like, that's a pretty wise quote.
Dude. It
I mean, that
it
is-
reminds
yeah.
Stingy
me.
ass.
I read a r/relationships post the other day on Reddit about a woman who had a husband, I think, who doesn't wash his ass like at all, doesn't even like rinse it with the water, and apparently he leaves crumbs. She said he leaves crumbs all through the house. Like in the bed, she'll wake up and there's shit crumbs all through the bed. And he refuses to wash his ass for some reason.
Why?
What is it, like a statement? Is it like I must not wash my ass under any circumstance?
Honoring his ancestors, I guess, that didn't have showers.
First
I mean,
you
I
wash
feel
your
like
ass and eat the
even-
bugs.
Like when did hygiene come into play? I feel like humans must have always kept hygiene to some level. You know what I mean? Like what did you know back in like
Jesus bathed, you know, he bathed in like a tin can or something, and that was what, like 16,000 years ago.
He was tiny. He was tiny.
We've evolved, man. Let me
First of all,
tell
I
you.
don't even know
like,
if
we
there's
were
tin
wrong.
cans back then. I don't think there's like any like, oh, let's have a tin can of this.
let's
back
go
in
to the
Nazareth.
tin can factory and get some tin cans.
Yeah,
Dude, he would
literally.
shrink himself down like the little magician he was and get in this little tin can.
Jesus was a magician. He was the world's first magician. He's like a cool card trick, and everybody's like, "Holy fucking shit! I got to tell the world about this guy. This guy's different."
I'm going to follow this guy around for the rest of my life.
I mean,
Yeah, man, that's what they all said. They follow the little
I think,
tin
like-
can Jesus around. Also, do you want to know a great tip, guys?
yeah.
A great tip
What?
for like washing your butt. Just like top it off with a little bit of lotion at the very end. You know, a little lotion on some
Ooh,
toilet
no, I
paper.
don't
And
agree.
why not?
Oh, on the toilet paper.
Wait a minute. What is this? What is this signal? Is
well,
it
it's
going
like
up there?
okay, you hold it. No, okay,
He's Italian.
guys. First
like,
of all,
"Come here."
I'm not explaining. Like you're already trying to fill in like the fucking like dots here, and you're trying to already assume what's happening. But let me
No.
explain it. You fold the toilet paper. You get a nice like thick. Well, it's not thick like a fucking book, but you know it's like a couple sheets. you squirt a little bit of lotion, and you just like beep, beep. At the very end, you check it, and you're like, it's clean, and now you know you have like a butthole that doesn't smell. It's like it's clean because I had a little bit of like a liquid wash, and like it's good. I feel like I would like be confident to let a girl smell my butthole after I poop.
Oh, after.
If I came to your house right now and I smelled your asshole, if I smelled your asshole right now, Trevor, would you be proud of it?
I don't know, because it's been a while since like I pooped, so like there could be time for it to like some pooling, some like
It's been a while. How long has it been?
I can't talk about it, but it's so like I just wouldn't. I wouldn't let you smell it. Maybe
I'm just concerned for your health, man. You said you haven't done it in a while. Like, I feel like you might need to get something checked out.
I could freshen up. Like, I don't have to poop to put lotion on my butthole, you know. But like, I don't do it. I only do it after I poop.
Do you lotion after a poop or after a shower? Like, are you putting the lotion on after you shit or after you take the shower?
After I shit.
Really?
You lotion here's the reason why.
Every shit.
Yeah, it's not. Look, guys, it's not ridiculous. I want a clean butthole because, like, dude, dry wiping.
Who taught you this, man?
I taught myself. Okay, a non-irritating lotion. You just it's not crazy, man. It's like
it's not crazy. It's just I would have assumed after a shower. That's my thing.
Yeah, that's it's just crazy.
But you already washed your
bottle
butthole at that point. Like you scrub your butthole.
You lotion your whole body.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
thought you were just paranoid and you wanted to be like extra safe that it was.
Oh man, like the crucial time to do is after a good pooping because like it's your butthole has poop on it. And like,
yeah, but I feel like the particles,
so, I feel like what particles?
After you poop, there's still like poop particles. Like they're like mushroom spores. Like they still come out.
What are you talking about? Mushroom spores, like poop coming out after you wipe your butthole normally, and then at the very end you top it off with like a lotion wipe. And then you wipe again to make sure like it's clean. Because like the lotion's gonna pick up any residue, right? So like the lotion's almost like a bidet wash.
Obviously.
And you just wipe.
You know you can get like baby wipes.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
the same thing.
It's bad for the environment and it's bad for your piping. It's bad for your piping. It clogs shit up. And guess what? Lotion
listen.
On your butthole disappears. It's gone.
Listen,
doesn't
get a bidet, Trevor.
It feels horrible.
I need to get a bidet, but I would still do the lotion thing even after a bidet.
Listen, fucking a few baby wipes are not bad for the environment when there's literally like fucking ExxonMobil is literally like pumping shit into the oceans. They're literally killing all the fucking seals in the ocean. So a couple of baby wipes.
I feel like they're both good options. Like why would I do baby wipes?
I just feel like the lotion is like, first of all, if I walk into your bathroom and I see a bottle of lotion next to the toilet, I'm like, well, I found the place.
He's jerking on the toilet.
Dude, I do have like my lotion right there on my bath. Do you think like guests like go into my bathroom and see like my lotion and try to like
you have
imagine
a bottle of lotion in your living room?
Oh, I use that shit.
Okay. The reason why I had a bottle of lotion in my living room is because after I take a shower, I really hate the feeling of how my hands feel when I get like dry and shit. I get like sensitivity issues, ADHD, whatever. So like I will like put lotion on my hands and just sit there, let them like dry, do all the shit. And so like I was hosting a hangout and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna watch like some TV, do some cleaning and like put some lotion on my hands. And I left like my lotion on my desk and like also a wad of like fucking paper towel because like I was sometimes like, you know, I put too much and dap it up. And then I had like fucking 8 people come over and be like, why is there lotion and a wad of like fucking toilet paper on your desk? And I'm just like, I'm just using it for my hands. But everyone made it so devious and I'm a very innocent person. So
real convincing answer, man.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Really convenient that he came up with it on a podcast months later from the incident.
I do believe you. But I feel like if I was in the moment and you're like, oh, that's just for my hands. Like there's no shot I would be like, okay, Trevor, like, yeah, sure. This toilet paper and lotion at your desk is for your hands.
Well, to be honest, it was at my like workbench. So not really at my desk. So it'd be kind of like an uncomfortable, like I'm standing there over my workbench doing a little jerk. But
woodworking.
That real good one, Chiblee. Good one.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
That was a good one.
See, what I think about sometimes is if I eat a meal in one country and then I get on a plane and I fly to another country and then I use the bathroom in that country, it's like I just transported feces from another country. I was like, I smuggled it in. You know what I mean?
Do you think that could be like a biological hazard? You know how like sometimes they'll, like not have you bring like different fruits or veggies or plants
or like bugs?
Yeah, like that's the thing is Australia, for example, is so they're very serious about that. Like I sent a package to Australia recently and I couldn't send this wood thing. I bought this like wood statue and I couldn't send it because they're like, oh, you can't send wood to Australia because they're like worried that you're gonna get some like you're gonna give them some horrible wood disease and every tree in Australia will perish.
It's the same here, yeah.
I would say that my poop has a bigger chance of doing that than any sort of wooden statue. So like, let's say I go to Australia. What are they going to search me?
What if they just like make you like, they just put you on hold for 24 hours and make you like take a bunch of laxatives and shit out everything? That's like the next step for like TSA.
I've heard they do that for every single person that enters the country.
They hold you hostage and make you poopy. And then they dig through your poop and they're like, no wood here, and they let you on through.
No bugs. No bugs in this one.
There's no bugs in your poop, man. You're good.
What a sweet country. Speaking of Australia, me and Chiblee, we finalized the lease. We're moving in together.
Oh, we did.
Is that real?
At that one.
Yeah,
is it real?
At the Bible house. Yeah, I already got the lease. I didn't want to tell you, Chiblee. I thought I'd leave it as a surprise.
Oh my
but
God.
We
Wait,
gotta
you didn't even
move next
know?
month.
Congrats, Chiblee. Congrats.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but that's like my potential roomie. It's nothing solid, but I don't know. Me and Chiblee are both. Yeah, we're both exploring options.
And exploring each other's bodies in Australia. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah, the Bible house, dude. That's not allowed, man.
Yeah.
Why is it a Bible house? Is it just like, you know?
That's what it's called. We found this random apartment.
Yeah.
It's a really cool apartment, and it's in this building that just has this huge sign on it that says Bible House.
Bible house.
Dude, I was thinking, I was like, dude, we should stop talking about it because even like if like 7 months down the line we find another one in the Bible house, like all the apartments in that building are so sick, we would have to get it. But then we'd have to pretend that we're not in the Bible house.
But it's true.
Like a thing now.
But now we've talked about it again, and now we've like even brought more attention.
And now
to
it's on the pod.
We're not.
And now you're talking about this. House. And now you need to remember the name Funhouse. Remember Funhouse.
Funhouse. Yep.
That's what we're moving.
Man, Funhouse actually used to be my favorite. I used to literally watch every single video. I'd sit there and I'd be so happy. I'd be like, oh my God. I have this one moment burned in my mind, and I was actually thinking about it yesterday when I was sitting on my balcony. Of this, like, I think they were doing like drunk something, maybe like drunk WarioWare or something. And Lawrence got really drunk and then he just fell over. And I will never forget that. I don't know why.
Dude, that's like me with fucking Last FM, because I remember the first time I ever heard of Last FM was when they did the whole Scrabbles thing. And I remember like dying laughing because they're like, what the hell is a Scrabble? Like, Katy Perry has 1,000 Scrabbles on Last FM and she's big. She's getting a lot of Scrabbles. They just kept going on about the Scrabbles.
Now it's serious.
I know, and now I'm actually a Scrabbler.
You are a Scrabbler. You scrabble your little tunes onto that website.
It's crazy.
Do you know what they do with your data?
What do they do with my data?
They ship it off to dangerous men.
Oh,
let's chill.
That's okay.
Yeah, I mean, do I care about what people do with my data? Not really.
Like, what are you gonna do? Dox me? Is the fucking CIA gonna show up at my door? I don't think so.
Trevor used to work at a data mining company. He used to like sell people's data. That was his title.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I would sit there, fill out forms every day, and be like, "Wow, this guy has a lot of data.
Today.
Go and sell it. Yeah, a lot of data today, guys." And I'll go.
Big day in the mines.
Every lunch break would always be like, "How much data did you mine?" I'll be like, so much, and I sell the data. So like, yeah, Aksel, thanks for like recognizing that. I had so many jobs in my life, and Yeah, so best setup, man. We talk about my fucking data job.
Wait, is that
What
real?
kind of fucking joke do you want me to make, man? No, it wasn't
Oh,
real,
it's a
man.
joke.
It
I
is
was
real.
like,
He-
wait. I was like, the data job. Wait, this wasn't a bit. Holy, man.
I always set up Trevor for shit like that because I can tell how awkward it makes him feel. Like he always gets a little bit aggravated because he doesn't know what he's supposed to do with it.
I didn't know what the fuck to do with that, man. It was fucking.
It's like how I'm always like how I talk about Montana being your like childhood home, but you lived there for like 6 months when you were 27.
Dude. Man, I was young when I lived in Montana. I think I was like, I was 21, dude. That was 4 fucking years ago.
Damn. You're a young buck back then.
Hoover's like 21
Everyone
right now.
was.
I'm 22 now. I was 21 a couple days ago. Oh, I just unplugged my
22?
headset. God fucking damn it. I'm literally going to kill myself. Oh, this is a new problem.
Bit of an overreaction, I think. But
I'm sorry. I just had to like shout so I
Okay,
didn't miss
let's
anything.
take a deep breath now, Hoover. Those reactions, they make people uncomfortable.
Well, I'm sorry. But like it's
People
just
don't
it's
like
been happening
aggression.
more and more. The stress from moving is getting to me. I keep unplugging my
gotta-
headset and then people bring it up and I'm like, I'm sorry.
Well, of course we're going to bring it up. You know, we want to talk to you.
I get
We
it.
want you to listen to us.
I'm listening.
You're
that
such a
what-
good listener. You're such a good boy.
I got to make eye contact to listen. I'm listening right now.
Oh, you know, I wonder how much we've made eye contact, Hoover. Like in the times that we've spent together, how much of it have we spent looking each other in the eyes?
I don't know. That is actually a good point because I feel like here's the thing with me as a kid is like I used to make eye contact and then I had fucking COVID happen where in 2020 I was like in my room for a fucking full year.
Same.
And then I was self-conscious about the fact that like maybe I wasn't making eye contact for some reason. So then I'm like super hyper aware now if I'm making eye contact or not.
You're pulling the Jax films right now. When Jax films,
No, Jax Films was, he was talking like this. He's like, you know, like I went to VidCon and I went to VidCon and
That's
I met Weezy
crazy.
Waiter and then he was talking like this and I was like, hey Jack, what's going on? It was crazy, but I kind of liked it. It's like kind of fun. when you're
I
talking
did like
this.
it. Was a moment where I think in the first like 10 minutes, I was scared. I'm not gonna lie, it scared me when he would look away, he'd be like, yeah, I mean, that's a great question.
It's like, yeah. Well, that's the thing.
It would
And
literally
like,
always be like that. Like his head movement would literally just be
yeah, he would tilt his
Well.
head and be like, so like I've been on YouTube for a while now, and I just I've been uploading videos for such a long time, and I was like, hey, what's up? I'm like making
Oh
eye
my
contact with
God.
Jack's Films right now. This is the best day of my life.
But eventually we submitted and I enjoyed it. Like it made it feel, I honestly, my theory was at the start, I was like, he's going to give up on it because he's going to notice that we're not doing it. So he's
Yeah,
going
but
to
if
be like,
you're,
okay.
I'm not joking, but like I'm looking at the camera right now, and I can't see anyone else. I can just only see the camera. So like,
That's
I guess
Wait,
he didn't
that's
realize
actually-
we
that's
all
actually
were.
He
kind of the
wasn't
vibe.
looking at you guys at all. He probably just thought you guys were doing the same or something.
yeah, true.
Mhm.
But
like
sometimes
not-
he would. Sometimes he would be like,
And then he'd like
Wait,
remember
you're
to
gonna
look
put a little
at the
monitor,
camera.
like-
No, he definitely did. He definitely has multiple monitors. It'd be kind of crazy if
Yeah, I
Jack
mean,
Sims all this time only had one monitor, and we're like, what
yeah,
the
why
hell?
is that such like an outrageous thing to you, Trevor? He's a fucking. He's
Well, no,
a
because you
come on,
you
not a
Trevor
gamer,
on the
dude.
main monitor. Like, why would he have it on
Trevor,
the
look me in
side
the
monitor?
eyes. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? What's the big idea, man?
Eye contact's hard, guys. Do you know what? You know what my mom said?
What?
I never made eye
What'd your mom
contact
say?
as a baby. Always avoided eye contact as a
Oh.
baby.
Oh, like if your mom would try to go like this, you would go like this.
I was
I
like
feel like
a
that's kind
quiet,
of valid though.
I was a quiet baby and I made no eye contact.
I mean, like I don't like eye contact anymore. I'm gonna be honest.
Anymore.
Ever since
I was
COVID
born
happened.
that way, man. I was scared of it when I didn't even recognize what it was.
Well, I've joined you. All right, we're on the same team now. All right.
You're on the
Ahead of
same
the
team.
curve, man.
The thing is, like, I don't know. Like before COVID, it wasn't really a big deal. But now, okay, it depends on the person. Like, there are
Yeah,
people
that's
where I'll
all
look
it
them in the
is.
eye all day long. But some people, I'm like, I don't know, man. Like when you look at me in the eye, I feel like you're doing something to me. Like you're establishing some kind of control. And I feel like if I enter that battle with you, I will lose.
No, that's the thing too. Is like naturally because my fucking ADHD, my eyes wander, and so then I'll like randomly like lock eye contact with people, and then sometimes they'll just like look at me with like their fucking glazing eyes. I'm like, holy shit, like fuck, I need to like
Glazing. Shut up.
like something about some people. I'm like, I don't know if I should be making eye contact with you for too long.
I love the fact that if someone like catches you looking at them and you make eye contact with them, your reaction is to go like this.
I think I literally do that. Like if I lock eyes with someone in public, I'm like fucking quick 180 head turn, dude.
No, I go like this.
so
Like I'll
much
make eye
more
contact. And I'll be like,
obvious.
I'll like, oop, like what's over there? what's that sign say over there? Or like I'll do like a squint somewhere else. I'm like, oh. But for the most
Pretend you're
part, I like
looking
eye
past them.
contact.
Whenever that happens with me, whenever I'm like kind of looking around, people watching in public, and I make eye contact with a stranger, a connection happens for sure. Like a bond.
But I
Also-
will say my biggest, or like, it's not my biggest fear. I don't know why I was about to fucking hype it up like it's my biggest fear. It's not even that big of a fear. It's like really not that big. But I just remember as a kid, there was this one girl that was my neighbor and she had blue eyes. And I remember one time she made eye contact with me and we were like this far apart. And I just remember making eye contact and I was like terrified. I'm like, dude, why are you looking at me like that? And she's like, what? Like eye contact's normal? Like, that's not fucking normal. Like your big blue eyes staring at me is kind of freaking me out.
Motherfuckers with blue eyes be like,
It's
Hey, I got
piercing
blue eyes,
fucking
but
eyes, man. It's sometimes
my
like
glasses make my eyes so small that nobody can tell.
I can tell.
it's strange.
Wait, oh, they're so blue. That's
strange.
beautiful.
His eyes are so small you can't even like determine what color his eyes are.
That's strange.
color are my
That's a
eyes?
weird thing to say.
It's like a good humid brown. Like
Hazel. I'll say hazel.
Humid. If somebody called my eyes
Hazel.
humid brown, I'd be like, what do you got against me? Like, you got beef?
it has like a
You
good
want tussle?
stickiness to it, you know? It's pleasant.
Sticky.
Hoover, you
It's
should name
dewy.
your son Humid Brown.
Come here, humid. Come here.
Humid's actually a sick name.
Humid.
Kind of is, yeah.
Write that down.
Is the opposite of humid dry?
I think so.
I guess so, yeah.
Dry brown. No, that's not good.
Humid and dry brown. Humid, dry brown.
Like a kid's cartoon show.
No,
That
Humid
actually,
Brown
yeah.
is like a fucking book name. Like,
It
Humid
is.
Brown Adventures. Humid Brown went to the playground today. Kids' book.
Did you have a favorite book as a kid? You guys have any like favorite books mom used to read you?
Oh, let me think. Dude,
didn't
there's
read books.
one. There's one that I remember that just came into my mind because of TikTok. Have you all ever heard of, this is such a funny name too. Have you heard of Scranimals?
No.
Mm-mm.
Scranimals.
No.
It's not even a book I really like read as like a little kid, but like type in Scran and then like animals. And then like it's just
We
like
got
these
homework
weird ass
this
fucking
episode.
it's like this weird ass like book about like these weird creatures that are like foods but animals. And I saw it in the library and my
that's
friend
fun.
Dylan
This
Those
is
showed me.
terrifying, dude.
I know it's
This
weird,
shit's
but like
terrifying.
I feel like that like shaped who I am today. You know what I mean? Like you see that and you're like, oh, that would be Hoover's favorite book in like second grade.
That is, yeah. I sent a
Ew.
picture of one of the characters and it looks in the Discord chat and it looks
I'd
absolutely
make a like cool tattoo, maybe.
that would
No,
be.
it probably would have a cool tattoo in there. I haven't read it since like third grade though. So I don't even know what's in that book.
Yeah, I used to. I had like a bunch of books I loved as a kid. I was a big reader. I would read all the time, and I had this one book. It was like a lot of Estonian books, so I don't expect you guys to know these. But there's this one. It was like, okay, so in Estonian we have this character called Unemati, which is like
Shut up.
it's like this
Oh
kind
my
of.
God.
I don't know if there's an equivalent in English. So like, let me know if this description matches anyone that you've known in your life. But it's like, it's this dude where like, if you go to sleep, this guy puts you to sleep. Like he helps you sleep. It's this like friendly character. You know what I mean?
Mr.
He's like,
Sandman.
Mr. Sandman. Yeah, Mr.
oh,
Sandman.
really?
Yeah.
Bring me a dream.
Dream.
La, la, la.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Sandman.
Sweet.
he,
So
like, eats
that's
sand
what that
and shit.
song's about.
Yeah, Mr. Sandman.
Wait, that is actually kind of terrifying in context.
Bring
Why
me
is it- why
a
is it- why is it
dream.
sand?
Bring me a dream.
Well, if you're under enough sand, man, you'll fall right asleep.
Is that why it's like a fucking ring around the rosy shit where it's like deeper meaning?
He's pouring fucking buckets of sand on you and just like, this is nice. And then eventually you just pass out. It's like a
It
weighted
does kind of sound
blanket.
cozy.
Yeah,
It's like when you're buried in the sand at the beach.
that's exactly what it is. That's where Mr. Sandman came from.
I'm going to send you guys a picture of Unemaiti because this guy is, I would say that he's a little bit more normal than someone that is going to choke you to
Oh
death
my
with
god,
sand.
I read this book in Estonian as a kid.
This
Yeah,
is
'cause
this
you're
is what I
half
imagine your
Estonian.
dad looks
Mhm.
like.
He wishes, dude. He's still got, you know what that crazy thing about that motherfucker is? He's like 75, but he's still got full black hair, black beard. The beard's a little bit graying, but like that motherfucker is not graying for shit, which makes me think, even though I'll be bald by the time that, you know, I'm already bald, but when I'm like 95, I'll still have this ginger ass beard.
Yeah, you got good genes. Well, isn't hair stuff on the mother's side though?
The balding is, yeah. I don't know
Oh,
about the
okay.
fucking. I don't know about anything else. It could be.
Someone
it could
get
all,
into that.
Dude,
They could all be holding hands together as they pass through the gene pool.
do you remember this as a kid too?
Dude, Hooverr. I didn't know you
How'd you find
spoke
that?
Estonian, dude.
Dude, I was born in Estonia. People forget this.
It's got really like a reverse Google image search.
Bravo, fucking whatever Daniel Craig's character's name is, Benoit Blanc. You did research. Exactly what I did.
I know what that is. Oh, dude, I have this annoying thing on my YouTube right now where like I can't watch any videos because my YouTube premium expired because I lost my card, and now my ad block just doesn't let me watch any videos because it doesn't work on YouTube. So then my videos don't fucking load.
That's miserable, man.
Wait a minute. Can y'all wait for like 5 minutes? I gotta listen to this.
Oh yeah.
It's not even like a.
There's some.
I thought it was gonna be a song, but it's like a telling of the story.
Yeah, it has an intro. It's like a
you,
Minecraft
like-
Let's Play.
Can you tell us what is being like said, maybe, like so we're not left out?
No. I wouldn't feel
Okay.
right because like you guys are not Estonians.
Well,
so,
I
like,
found
don't-
it, so I
That's
think
fine.
I already know what it's about, Chiblee, and I'll tell you right now. It's about this
Okay.
guy. He's a wizard who brings people sleep, and it's about watching the sheep before you fall asleep, and you count the sheep, and
Oh.
when you're counting the sheep, you fall asleep, and then there's this
Okay,
one
but does
kid.
anyone actually do that though? Counts sheep? What the fuck is
No,
that?
obviously
No,
nobody does that.
no.
Nowadays, kids watch TikToks and they count their
Nowadays.
retweets.
So relevant, man. I tried counting sheep as a kid.
I did try.
What
it,
is your-
I was like, this shit's not gonna work.
It didn't. Yeah.
What
it
is
didn't
your
work at all.
actual trying to go to sleep method? Like for me, if I cannot sleep, I just try to picture pure darkness. Like my mind's eye is just in
Ooh.
full void, and I think
Oh.
that works. Although it sounds kind of fucked up.
I get
Yeah,
violently
I
high.
mean, that
That
helps
works
too.
I suffer from insomnia, so it's like there's no other way. Otherwise, it's like I'm sitting there for like 6 hours, and then when I finally fall asleep, I can sleep pretty well. But then it's already like 10 a.m. So
Yeah,
I just gotta get high.
yeah.
I can't get high. I can't sleep high because the first time I ever had an edible, like my
Mhm.
body was tingling, and I think I may have told this story, but not on a podcast.
Mhm.
I could think about a part of my body and I could feel it tingle. Like if I thought about my toes,
Oh.
they would tingle. So I naturally thought about my dick and it tingled. And like I couldn't stop myself from like mind jacking off. But then I didn't want to go to sleep because I didn't want to like nut while I was asleep in this hotel room having my first edible. So I stayed awake for like 3 hours until
Damn.
I was safe.
Wow. I mean,
And
that's
I
like a
didn't-
superpower.
I didn't jack off. It was pretty good, yeah.
You got like
that's-
you developed like an ability.
That's why you avoid it. Why not just like jack off? And then
Well,
just
like
go to
I
sleep.
wasn't in the position to. I was in like a hotel and I had no bathroom
Well, I mean,
access. But I was
that's
in
fair. But like
You
now,
had no bathroom access in the hotel.
oh, like now, yeah, because it was like 2 bedrooms. I was in the living room. It was,
Oh.
awkward. It was a real awkward situation.
what a weird hotel has a fucking living room. They have
It was like a
kitchen
little
too?
house. It was like an Airbnb. It did, yeah.
Wow, that's a rich person
Sick.
hotel, man.
Oh, you
Crazy
got
dude.
money,
rooms.
huh?
Yeah,
I didn't
Chiblee's
pay for that
balling.
shit. I did not pay for that shit. dude.
Lynn. My go to sleep method is, well, I also have struggled with insomnia in my life, and whenever I go through my little insomniac phases, I give up. I don't sleep. But when I am able to sleep, I usually a lot of ambient music, a lot of put on some Brian Eno, try to enjoy it. Slows down the heart rate eventually till it comes to a stop, and I kind of pass out from lack of blood in my head.
Oh, I just need a fan on me.
Oh,
really?
I need a fan all the time.
Like a
I cannot sleep
cold
without
fan.
white
Oh
noise.
my god.
That's what I do.
With
too.
your foot out the covers, right in front of the fan, so it's blowing straight onto your toes.
You're like, "Ee."
I have an amazing
Yeah.
fan. It's called a Vornado, and it's incredibly.
Ooh.
That shit's been running 24/7 for like the past 5 years.
Damn.
Oh my god.
What if it blows up one day and kills you?
That would be a huge bummer, man. But like, I haven't seen that day come.
Huge
The only time
bummer,
it
man.
stops is when I gotta blow it out, get all that gunk and dust out, because it builds
Oh
up
my god.
Oh,
yeah.
all that human skin, boogers.
Is it that fan that looks like a hole, like a huge hole?
No, that's my Dyson. That's my Dyson.
Dang.
That's my
Oh wow.
This guy loves fans, man.
Damn, he's got
Fuck.
one right there. It's moving around and shit.
shit. Yeah, keeps me cool and
Do you have anything else to show us, Trevor? Let's do a little show and tell.
Yeah,
Let's see around
Okay.
your house.
All right, well, let me explain. Okay, so I haven't cleaned my house because I have been incredibly busy, but
Do you still have that room with the tiny piano in it?
I do, but it has like a bunch of like shit in it right now, so like I can't really show it. There's- I think
The
everything's
cozy
good.
living room.
Cozy
Wait.
living
double
room.
decker, baby.
Trevor, did you ever find the other horses that we hid around your house?
I don't know. Like I can't. It's like I don't know.
It's
how
been
to
a
keep track of
while.
it.
But like I
I
remember
don't-
when we came over for the Hello Fresh thing, and there's like the mice and the horses that because people that don't know, one time I went over to Trevor's house, like Weston and Kalen, and we had these like miniature horses that we bought from Party City, and we just like hid them around Trevor's house without telling them, and then we're like, he just started finding them all over the place, and so now it's like one of those things where like wherever I'm at Trevor's, it's like you got to hide the little horses again so you get to find them. But
There's a lot too, man.
we hit them again, and I don't know if you
Yes,
found
I
all of
don't-
them.
I don't know. I don't think so. I might like sometimes I think I'll probably find one and not even like think about it, and I'll just like pick it up and throw it away or put it in like a little stash. So
Oh
I
yeah,
don't.
you're sick
Aw.
of it.
I'm sick with it, man. But I don't know. Like I see a rat, little rat that you left behind that's hanging on like one of my.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought you meant
yeah.
like a real rat.
Yeah, I was like, what
I
the
lit
hell?
I lit rat pellets in Trevor's house too. That's the other thing. So rats are naturally drawn to his house now.
I took my car in today and they found like a little rodent prints on my engine and shit. So there's like a rat or something that's been crawling around
Oh.
my car. Yeah, I want to punch that thing if I
Probably
see
what
it.
was.
It's an expensive car, man. They'll bite the wires and shit. And she was like, "Yeah, if that happens, it's gonna be like 10 grand." I'm like, "What the fuck? I don't want to do that. I'll
I
grab
want
a
to punch it. I want to punch that thing.
Yeah.
He might
I'm
be
like, "Oh,
using
can I punch
it,
Can I punch
man.
it?
10 grand. Do you have like a fucking Lamborghini?
No,
The
I
wire
have a
gets
Camry,
bit and
man.
then-
She was just like, "Yeah, you don't want that fucking up the engine." I was like, "Okay, yeah, you want to just go and buy? You want to buy these repellents and some bags?" And I was like, "Okay, I'll not make note of that." But I don't like the thing is I drive my car like at least once every 2 days, so I don't get why a rat's going in there or a little squirrel perhaps, maybe a dog.
Probably.
Might just
Small
live
one.
in the engine bay. Like honestly,
there
it might
might
just
be
be
like
living
a-
in there.
There might be a
Well-
family in there.
I don't think because like I think they would have told me if they found actual rats in there, but they found
You should like just let them have it.
Maybe
at this
maybe
point.
they felt bad for the rats and they were just they went like, shh, it's gonna be our little
free
secret.
housing. They're not even paying for that. You want me to give them free
You don't want to
housing?
be a landlord.
What do they do to earn it?
Dude, crazy
they
deranged
survived.
Texas man?
They do nothing but play in the
Plus
dirt and
charging
eat worms,
rats.
man.
So do you,
Do you
Trevor?
not think it's important to look out for each other?
Not for fucking rats, man. Only thing rats are good for is like turning them into like little puppets and making a little show, a little rat show.
Wait, speaking of doing a little show, I would be doing a disservice to our Cool Dog Nation without bringing up the fact that Trevor can do any impression ever. And I need to hear you do like your English
That
accent
is
again.
so true.
Can you
my
please
God, your
do
English
that?
accent is killer.
Because
I've
if
been
you don't want to
waiting
show off
for
your
this,
house, then I
actually.
need to hear some English accents.
Okay, let me just do that.
Why are you doing that? What, we can't see your face when you do it?
I'm like,
I don't
Dude,
want to show
imagine
my
the
face
rat.
when I do it.
Imagine the rat just pops out of the vent real quick.
It drops out of his head.
Well, what's the all right? Oi, oi, hold on, dude. Wait. Oi there, mate. Wait, no. Okay, that's I can do better. Well, what's like a good British word to like get me going?
Downtown.
like,
you said it nonstop last time. That
Yeah,
you said
downtown is very
Oi,
British.
mate. Oi, mate. Let's head downtown and grab ourselves a nice pint and fish and chips. Oi.
You
I'm
sound like you're from
fucking
Long
God.
Beach, man.
I'm itching to go downtown and grab
You're
myself.
actually
Australian.
the first
that's
person
good.
to ever do an offensive British accent. Like, it's impressive. I've never before seen that in my life.
Okay,
Hey,
what about
Tommy,
French?
You want to go downtown?
Tommy.
We're done. We're done. Okay.
This guy's doing GSMP
do
roleplay now.
Do French.
French.
Oh yeah, do some French, man.
Oi. Oi, wee, wee. Oi.
That was pretty good, but you haven't actually said words.
I like how they all. I like
What
how
they say.
I love that your
Down.
French accent is the exact same as your English accent. You're just saying French words.
You're saying wee wee.
Dude, the thing is, in private, man, I feel like I could do such better impressions. Like
You say that, but you've never actually proven that.
I have so much
you're-
like, because I don't want to sit here for 5 minutes and do a little warm up. You know, it's, oi.
Oh, we got time.
No, literally, I would love to spend all the time in the world just hearing you do impressions.
Trevor, do you ever, when you're sitting in your living room, do you ever feel like you're being watched? Like there's a man in the vents, living in your vents, and he's peeking down through those cracks and crevices, watching you watch TV butt naked. Probably is what you do in that living room.
Putting lotion on your asshole.
I mean, that'll make my life easier. No, I don't, dude. It's no, my. I think my living room's like too cozy for it to feel like any malicious intent happening. You know, no superstitious ghosts perhaps walking around my house. I don't. It feels. I feel free. You know, I could be naked on my couch, which I never do.
Have
by
you
the
been
way,
naked on those couches?
no, I have not, because first of all, I would feel really weird if I see like my friends sitting where I'm naked and like.
No, Trevor, you're like, I swear to God, I thought Trevor told me that he puts his legs up behind his head and starts rubbing lotion on his asshole on the couch.
No, like literally, the last time I was at your house, I swear to God, on the couches in the back, the furthermost one, I saw like this huge ass cheek mark on it.
Bro, how, dude? Those couches like new. They're like, I got them like 3 days prior.
That's what I was thinking. That's wow. Like I was like, so he got in here quick.
What?
As
You
soon
have
as
to,
they
you have to
got
wear
shipped
them in for the guests, man. You have to make sure they were comfortable.
Warm up the seats.
You know, I have someone ask me before, like, if I've ever like jacked off in my living room because I have such a big TV, which would be great for like watching like cartoons. But if I sit on my couch to like jack off or anything, it's like I don't think I would like. It'd just be too weird to like do that. Because like, and then you have friends over and they sit in this, like in the spot where you jacked off, and you're just like,
true.
I feel like I'm violating them in some kind of
Also,
weird way.
That's like some kind of like I don't know. I've never looked at a big TV and thought, oh wow, this must be great to jerk off to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't
It's
like bigger screens. I feel like it puts me like more anxious.
I want to
if
be.
anything.
I want to be intimate. You know, I want my phone like right here, and I'm like I want to
Exactly.
Like,
No, I need
Oh.
I want to get
I need
lost.
close up
you know?
something
I-
like you get lost.
I wanna-
Dude, put the
God
VR
damn.
headset
Well, I
I
on.
just
watch
don't
the
like
start,
it.
man. I watch the plot. Like it's I get lost. I'm sitting there like eating popcorn, and then when it finally gets good, I put the popcorn away, and I'm like,
You put it
okay.
in your belly button. You're eating out your belly button.
And that's when I start getting going. It's a build up. Like the climax is it's okay, but it's a fun journey.
I feel like I've learned so much about you today. Like,
I know.
like,
Yeah,
a, like
you
an
really
uncomfortable
opened up
amount.
today.
I know the lotion thing really opened up my eyes to like
Dude, the
The
lotion thing
layers
is
of
crazy to me. Like, I'm sorry. I didn't
Okay,
want to
no,
say it earlier, but it's so
I-
weird to me.
I need to ask you this.
Crazy, man.
It's not exactly that crazy, but like, do you ever poop in pub? Like, let's say you go to like a friend's house and you need to poop, or like you're sitting at some like an Airbnb and you poop.
I just
Do
swipe like normal.
you? You don't use lotion. You're not like, oh my god, I need to use lotion. It's this like a.
I'm not like a fucking fiend where I'm like goddamn itching for like fucking a lotion hit or something. It's
Well, I don't know. I didn't know if it was like you needed it always.
He has a little purse. He has a little purse that he carries his lotion in.
Honestly,
A
though,
little
I have
sunscreen,
thought about
maybe?
it. I won't lie. I have thought about it because I hate. So I think what led me to it is I would wipe almost until like I would bleed sometimes because I wanted to make sure it was clean. And so like I hate pooping at other people's places because I'm like, it's not clean. It's not clean. I got to keep wiping. Even if it's like maybe a little piece of dust. I'm like, could be poop dust, so I got to wipe again. You know, you don't know. But the lotion is it's a clearing. It's a state of mind. You're at peace with yourself.
I feel like it's still there. You just don't see it on the paper because there's lotion on the paper. Like I feel like the little bits of poop that might.
What little bits of poop? Who has bits of poop? What do you mean? Like a dingleberry?
So you said when you wiped, you look and there's a little piece on there sometimes, so you wipe again. And then you wipe again, it's gone. You do that until you bleed, there's no more poop. But I feel like since you're just using lotion instead, like you 1, 2, 3 wipe and then the lotion wipe.
What do you think
you're just
poop,
pressing
like, if you wipe lotion, if you have poop on your asshole and you use lotion and you bring it up, there's going to be poop in that lotion. I feel like this is my
dad. I'm like 4 years old and my father's telling me how to
lotion.
use the toilet.
You have poop on your ass. Lotion gets the poop off.
You wipe the poop off first, dry, right? The lotion is like a accessory at the end to freshen up, right? You're not using the lotion is not a tool to clean the poop.
So it's like compression.
Yeah, it comes very last. Like there's only one lotion wipe, right? You wipe normally.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But so the lotion wipe is like a last resort. It's like, okay, that's how you know it's clean. Because if there was still poop, it would come up on the lotion. Then you just wipe some more and you do another final lotion wipe.
Have you ever had like, oh shit, like I have to do 3 lotion wipes. Like, oh, I didn't realize.
Sometimes it happens. There's no big deal, you know? That's how you know you're extra clean though. Because like you're just like, oh, wow, I did 3 whole waves. Like my ass must be like eat off of it.
I just don't think I want my ass to be like lotion moist.
Bro,
after
I'm not trying to convince you.
Like,
what do you mean? You don't want to do it?
I'm not saying you want us to put lotion on our ass, Trevor. No, say it right as you say it.
He has been very like consistent on it. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, I've been
he's been typing this entire time
as a friend and as a lotion user. So like that's it.
I do accept you. I will never accept that part of you.
I do accept you, and now I'm like getting all these plans of like maybe the next time I'm in your house and I see that bottle of lotion next to the toilet, I put a little bit of hot sauce in there.
Or you hide it. You're like, oh no, where is it? You go around the house. You like start walking around the house like looking for it. You're like, I don't know.
I put it like right out of reach, so you have to stand up to get it.
No, then all the poop gets like smushed between your butt cheeks, and like you just get a poop sandwich.
Nasty.
God,
I think it's normal, man. I think it's a good technique. I don't use it. It's not a vehicle to clean your butthole. It's a vehicle to freshen up, to make sure that you're not walking around. Because like you know how like dads would talk about like little brown stains in their white underwear. You don't want to be that person.
Yeah. Obviously, all dads have been there. You know, the brown stain and the white undies.
Be that person.
My dad used to poop on the floor.
Exactly. So like you just got to grow up and use some lotion or a bidet or both.
Well, yeah, he used the lotion, but he would poop on the floor. He would use the lotion after pooping on the floor.
Use the lotion and start rubbing the floor with the
dry wipe until he's clean?
He would, he just, it wasn't the problem that he wouldn't clean up his ass after it. It would be the fact that he would just poop on the floor.
Not a problem.
It sucks. You remember how President
that sucks.
You at least like fucking pretend to care about me.
Sorry that happened to you, but
yeah, it sucks. You're not put to the ground. Who cares? Moving on. Anyways, were you gonna say, Trevor?
I was gonna say, remember how like Prezzo like peed on the floor once during a stream?
Oh yes, his roommate's room, didn't he?
Yeah, that's I think crazy. It was like something like that.
You know what I realized? That's Logan Roy coded. Hooverr, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, that is very Logan Roy coded.
Oh, Logan Roy. Good reference, my man. Sharpen the mind.
Right, man. Thanks a lot. I mean, have you guys ever seen someone take a shit?
Yeah.
Period? You've seen him take a shit?
I did.
I see my friend poop on the grass once. Oh, that's an interesting experience.
Yeah, we shot a video, and like there's a gift they got for like I think playing basketball in the bathroom or something, and like we set up in a bathroom, and like he pulls down his pants and sits there, and we're like, oh, he's just gonna like play a little game and pretend to poop, and he's like, guys, I'm gonna really poop, and then it just went really quiet, and all you can hear is like. Like no farting, but
That's like way too real.
you could hear it like come out, and like he instantly just goes like this, and I'm like looking at Jacob, and Jacob's like pointing away, and I'm like, bro, I am filming someone take a shit in the toilet right now.
You were committed
And
to
it's-
the shot, man.
Yeah, it started to stink, and it was just like,
Oh.
why?
Oh
Why
my
was this?
God.
Why did this happen, man?
Oh,
So, yeah,
God.
I filmed someone poop, so I watched someone poop, and I smelled it. I smelled someone else's shit as they're pooping, which I guess is
Whoa.
normal
Doesn't-
if you ever poop in a restroom, like a public
Oh,
one.
Doesn't smell good. It's not a good smell.
No,
It
it's,
isn't.
someone
It's
else's
not.
poop is always like big time nasty, you know.
It's deadly.
But your own is a delicacy. And that's you got to respect your own.
It is. It's a rare delicacy that you grow to appreciate.
Mhm,
You're like,
mhm.
okay, it's not as bad, but sometimes you're like, oh my god, what do I eat?
You know what really disgusted me one time is when I pooped. It straight up smelled like Popeye's grease. And it didn't smell like poop.
You and
It
this
just-
Popeyes grease, man.
Dude, the Popeye sears like poison, man. It makes me feel ill.
Second
I was
time
gonna
today
pass
you've mentioned
away,
Popeyes
looks like.
grease.
It's-
pass away.
I just like
Oh.
smelled it and I felt really nauseous. And I'm like, bro, it doesn't even smell like poop. It smells like just Popeye's grease. And it was just horrifying. It's
I think you gotta
but,
lay
like,
off the Popeyes. I don't think it's healthy for you.
bro, I eat Popeyes now like probably once every like 4 months because like it gets to the point where like you think you're ready to give it another go. Maybe they hired like a new employee to like fix up their establishment. Is Aksually frozen or is he just like face palming?
No,
I thought he
I
fell
don't know if he's
asleep.
frozen. I thought he was frozen, but
Bro, this is
now
freaking
that
me
it's-
out.
No, I guess he's not. I guess he is.
I see
guess he-
micro stutters on his headphone.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
You got it.
I thought he was
I
frozen
thought he
for a second. I was like,
died.
what the fuck? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like the first thing that when it happened, I was like, dude, we're gonna have to re-record the episode. I was like, we're gonna fucking do it all over again. Like we got so far, and then we're gonna have to fucking redo it.
All the rehearsed poop talks, we're gonna have to go through them all
I-
over again.
I literally thought that you just had been done with the shit talk, and you're like, I'm fucking done with this shit. Like I don't even
Well,
want
that's
to
what I thought
publish
so
this
too.
anywhere.
That's what I
like
thought
this
as
is
well, man.
embarrassing.
But then Trevor pointed it out, and I was like, wait, maybe he is frozen.
I was honestly, I was like, I was kind of like, wait, I dug my own grave because I was like, what was I thinking when I asked, have you ever seen someone poop before?
I was gonna say like this has been like a poop oriented episode for sure. And
a lot of
it's been
poop.
Trevor.
A lot of. I had like some
Is that
conversations.
my fault? I don't because
No.
like
No.
first okay.
Everyone poops. Like we all.
I'm
we've all
glad.
Yeah, it's
done it.
normal.
No,
It's
yeah.
normal to. It's
It
good
is.
to normalize
And
it.
it's
It's good to
normal to use
normalize
your lotion.
fucking taking a huge mud pie.
It's normal to
I-
use a lotion.
I have a age old debate that I ask literally everyone, and it's:
Mhm.
do you think you can get like a butthole to not smell of poop, like at all, like nose test in, no poop whiff?
I have a solution.
yeah,
buddy.
like an enema. I mean, I probably couldn't, but like, somebody could.
If you
Most people I ask say no, like there will always be like a lingering poop smell. But I think you can. I think enema and then
Yeah.
like just wash in like lotion, you're good. There's no poop smell.
That's
See, now
what I'm
Chilee's talking about the
Yep.
lotion.
Because the lotion's like it's a good scent hider, you know, a little vanilla, a little bit of sandalwood or what is it called? Sandwood.
Sandalwood.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Anyways, do you guys
I
like
don't
want to
know.
switch topics?
yeah, we can switch topics.
Unless you
What do
have
you
a
wanna
cool
talk about?
story, Aksually. I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't really have one. I was just gonna say, like, I feel like theoretically, you should, like, if you did a deep clean, like, if you really went ham on that shit, you could
No poop.
probably get rid of it. But I feel like it might be so deeply ingrained in the moment right there that, like, I don't know if
It's
it
like
would ever
smoking
really go
cigs
away.
in your car, you know. It's you can stop
Exactly,
for
it
months,
sticks
but like
around.
it's
Vertigo smell.
ingrained in your skin.
You'll always be reminded of your past failures.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if
That's
poop
so real.
somehow like stained as like a smell in your butthole, it's like, what about other smells on your skin? Like imagine like smoking in your 20s, but like you quit early 30s, and when you're 50, you still smell like cigarette. Like that would be kind of awful.
That would be kind of awful. That's the one thing I don't like about cigarettes is when like you kind of because I like the smell of cigarettes when it's like it's being smoked. I think the smell is like pretty charming. But when it kind of like sticks onto your fingers and you turn into one of those
the
old
finger
men,
smell is so bad. It's
like,
so bad.
every time I smoke one, I'm getting to the point where I gotta like wash my hands. I gotta put on some fucking perfume because literally like one time I got into an Uber. It was like I think it was on a night out, and I got into an Uber after smoking a drunk cigarette, and the Uber driver put the window down, and I was like, oh god,
no, no,
I'm one of those fucking assholes. Like I'm literally. I was like, I'm a horrible person, and I almost apologized, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it.
I can never smell it on other people, and I don't know if that's because I've just grown up around smoking that like my nose is used to it.
I think it's a thing of like now because before I started smoking, I could smell it on people, but now like I have people around me who do smoke, and I never smell it on them, and I think it's just you just get used to it.
Yeah, for sure. Because I think. Whenever I don't smoke for periods of time and then I'm around a smoker, I'm like, whew, damn, we're in a smokehouse in here.
Smell like an ashtray, man.
Yeah, but everything else about it is so cool. Why can't they smell like bubblegum? You know what I mean? Bubblegum and flowers. Why can't they invent cigarettes that smell like that? Sorry,
literally, I think if they want people to quit, they just need to stop hot people from smoking cigarettes and like cool people. Because I feel like anyone these days getting into smoking cigarettes is because they see that like one picture of Anya Taylor-Joy smoking a cigarette and they're like, wow, she is so cool. I'm going to go buy a pack of Marlboro Golds. Just ban that, man.
No,
I think for me, man, Korean films, dude, they're always smoking, man. And they're always looking so fucking cool.
Yes.
Always looking so dope. They're always like solving some crazy case and they're smoking cigs. They're smoking indoors and shit. And I'm like, you're awesome sauce. And so I was like, that should be me.
That's literally a text I got from Emily Jane, who's in Japan right now. She was like, holy shit, they let you smoke indoors here. This is fucking crazy. And she was at like a karaoke bar smoking a cigarette. And I was like, holy fuck, like that is, would I want to be in those rooms 24/7? No, but would I want to spend a night smoking cigarettes in a Japanese karaoke bar, singing my lungs off, fucking chain smoking cigarettes, ruining my lungs permanently? Yes, I would want to do that.
That would be such a good time. It
literally sounds like the best fucking
Put
night
it on
of
the
my life.
bucket list, man. When we're roomies, we can go to Japan.
Yes, that's one thing I definitely want to do. When I'm in Australia, I gotta go to Japan because I'm only like 6-hour flight away from it. Like, come on.
Ooh, wait, maybe I will move to Australia and we can do that.
Dude, I'm telling you, Canada's a fucking shithole.
Dude, but it's so close to everyone, man. It is so close to everyone
You don't
else.
need anyone else when you have me.
That's true. And
this is going to be you and Aksel and Emily Jane.
It's just going to be you and me and Emily Jane and Swagger Souls. And we're going to have the time of our life, aren't we, Chiblee? And Selma.
The message you sent me the other night was so funny when you're like, we're just going to harass like all of our friends constantly to try to get them to come to Australia when we're there. Like, it's just going to be a never-ending campaign of trying to get people to visit.
Relentless. Like, if we move to Australia, y'all better be prepared. I'm going to be messaging you every fucking week. I'm like, so you coming next week or like, when's it happening?
I'll do like an equivalent of like you visiting Austin trip to like Australia. I'll stay for like a month or two.
Dude, that would actually that would be one of the best moments of my life.
Because there's no way I'm going to take, I'm the exact same shit with you where like you always talk about like, if I'm going to fly to America, it's going to be like a 20-hour flight and I don't want to stay for like 3 days. I would want to stay for like, a long ass time.
Yep, exactly. And then we're gonna house you, we're gonna feed you, we're gonna bathe you, we're gonna get a nice bathtub.
You gonna put lotion on my ass?
Yeah, we're gonna put lotion on your
We're gonna get lotion,
beans, toast, and Vegemite. So it's gonna be a great time. It's gonna be a great time for Hooverr in Australia.
Dude, Vegemite's good, actually.
If you guys get enough people out there, I'll move there. I got a potential job offer where like if things are awesome sauce, I could just get that job and move to Australia.
I'm telling you, Australia is the next fucking hotspot, man. It is the next place to be.
Yeah, it's a fucking hotspot, all right, dude. 50 degrees in Selma. Good luck.
Oh, I hate the fucking heat, man.
No, that's the thing.
It's one of the biggest things I fucking hate Austin for is just the heat.
But we'll all be together.
That's literally what Austin is,
man.
And now that's why I'm leaving.
We got...
Everyone's gone.
Imagine
AC
moving
in the Bible
4
house,
fucking couches like overseas, man. Like, how do you even do that? What do you do?
If you throw it in the ocean,
I'm not gonna lie, you might have to leave your couches behind.
That's a sad reality for me, man. Or
Trevor's
if I
not
get
going
rich enough,
anywhere
man,
without the double decker.
if I get rich enough, it's just like, it's whatever. I'll leave them behind. They're cheap couches, and I could get really nice couches, and I could have like three rows of them instead of two.
Yeah, because in Australia, it's like Monopoly dollars. You'll be able to buy like fucking 600 couches.
The conversion is crazy, dude.
No, it actually is crazy. Like I recently, I did the little translation. I wanted to see how much money I have in. Quiet. I'm talking about money, Trevor. Can you stop making things about yourself?
Be an adult, said, dude.
Are you done?
Do you need me like come over there and burp you?
Grow up,
dude. Shit.
Grown ass man coughing on saliva.
That is kind of really embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I forgive you. That's okay. It's okay.
It's not something to even apologize for, Trevor. It happens.
Thank you, guys, for being so understanding. Go ahead.
Australian currency is fucking worthless. It's fucking shit.
Monopoly money.
Yeah,
I think it's better than New Zealand, which is crazy to think about. Like ours is even worse.
Yeah. Yours, I looked it up. Your guys is a little bit worse, a little bit shittier.
It's really nice to get paid in other currencies though, because like I'll see what my payout is, and then I'm like, oh, that's okay. And then like I get it in my account, and it's like doubled. I'm like, oh, nice.
Damn. God, isn't that beautiful? Making money, stacking bread.
It is.
How much money would it take for you guys to kill someone?
Oh.
100,000
millions. Wait, hold on a second. Did you say 100,000?
That's like maybe I would take that money if it was like maybe like someone who already has to like die, you know, perhaps someone in prison
or deserves to die. I would only do it if it's someone who deserves to die, in my opinion.
Oh, I'd do that for free. No, good.
This guy just wants to
Chibley's
kill
a vigilante. He's just a vigilante.
I'm joking, man. I would never do that.
Oh my god! Now it all clicks together. Chibley doesn't show his face because he's a hitman.
Yo,
dude, that's impressive.
Dude, I'm not about to move in with a hitman. That is so scary.
Dude, you're gonna be like Barry season 4.
Keep me close, and you'll be like safe. Because like I'm not gonna kill. It's obvious if I killed my roommate, like are they gonna just go straight to me?
True. Yeah.
And like you'll chill. You'll chill.
Okay, Chiblee, be honest with me. Like it's now adding up like too much. Does like Northern Line get you the hits to put on people?
Yeah, anytime someone is in NL's chat, like trying to tell them what to do in Super Auto Pits, and like it's very obviously wrong, he just sends me the username.
Oh my god!
Their IP.
Wow.
You just show up with like a silence pistol and take them out.
That's why I want to move to Vancouver, because it'd make it like way more convenient to do business.
Wow. Now it really is like actually adding together. That's actually crazy.
I feel uncomfortable continuing this podcast. Knowing what I know now.
You know,
I'm joking. I've not killed anyone.
Is there like a authorized pee breaks, or is it like hold it till you hurt? Do you
hold it till you hurt?
We're about to wrap up anyway, so we can wrap up and then you can
I'll wrap it up, Trevor.
Don't rush it. Don't rush it either.
No.
Wrap it up so you can't pee. Yeah, like literally wrap it up so you can't pee.
Like a little balloon knot.
Don't be silly, wrap your willy. You know what I mean?
I mean, on that note, it's been a good podcast. We've had a good little conversation here.
Mm-hmm. Now people are gonna make fun of me for my lotion. You guys should have given me more support, because now I feel like people are gonna be against me, and it's a revolutionizing aspect of life to have lotion in your butthole because it smells nice.
That could be our comment of the week. You know, it could be comment if you tried out Trevor's method and if you agree with it or not.
You probably will change someone's life.
You guys have to do it right. If you just use lotion after you like just pooped, you're gonna have like a really messy situation. I imagine.
Okay,
right? I'm not speaking on experience. You got it's a freshen up, guys. It's not a tool.
It's a freshen up.
Perhaps if you want to like do it like that, perhaps get baby wipes like Aksel mentioned. But when you're done pooping and you want to do a final wipe, a little bit of lotion, not much. 4 pea-sized droplets right there on the toilet paper, and you put on your butt. So wipe it in.
Maybe like a WikiHow article on this,
bro. You know what? I should like Google like that after this and see if there's any Google results for people who wipe their butthole with lotion.
You're gonna find like a whole subreddit community of people that do it.
What if I just find out it's like toxic? Like it's just like you're not supposed to do it.
It's like bleaching your
Like
asshole.
That shit's like absorbing into your butthole.
It might happen. Who knows?
Yeah.
So,
Just can't escape it, huh?
Well, thanks everybody for listening. I hope you found something helpful from today's podcast.
Yeah.
Hooverr, do you have anything you want to say?
I just wanted to say, like, it's been a great podcast. Again, comment if you agree with Trevor. If you agree with Trevor or if you tried it out, and leave a like, give us 5 stars and everything. Listen to us on Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, SoundCloud, everything.
Holy, man.
Holy crap. Yeah.
I love the COOLDOG audience. See you guys next week.
Bye-bye.
And I'm Trevor. Bye, guys.
And that's Trevor, and that's Chiblee, and I'm Hooverr, and that's Aksel. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, like, it's been a great podcast. Again, comment if you agree with Trevor. If you agree with Trevor or if you tried it out, and leave a like, give us 5 stars and everything. Listen to us on Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, SoundCloud, everything.
Holy, man.
Holy crap. Yeah.
I love the COOLDOG audience. See you guys next week.
Bye-bye.
And I'm Trevor. Bye, guys.
And that's Trevor, and that's Chiblee, and I'm Hooverr, and that's Aksel. Bye-bye.
Bye.